Hello there, my name is Luciano Oliveira. I'm a Brazilian attorney, also licensed in California and Texas. And today I'm going to be answering this question. Can I have my attorney replaced in case they are being too slow when handling my probate inheritance in Brazil? And the answer is probably yes, if you are the probate manager, meaning you are the one driving the decisions in the probate. But even if you are not, you may have the potential to file a claim with a court to have the attorney replaced, or even the probate manager. Let's assume that the probate manager is another heir, like a local heir in Brazil, if they are not being diligent in terms of following the orders from the court. So, in terms of counsel, if you are the probate manager, let's assume you are the only heir in a probate, you have absolute freedom to pick your own attorney or even replace this attorney down the road. Important to note, you may need to pay this attorney for the work done up to that point, even if the probate is not concluded. Another thing for you to consider is that some attorneys, they have better teams, they have more assistants, paralegals, and yes, they may be able to work faster than, for instance, a solo attorney who does not have a real team behind them. Now, let's talk about the probate's duration in Brazil. Unfortunately, probates may take a long time to resolve in Brazil, and particularly if they are done at the court level, which is the case for the majority of cases involving foreign citizens. You're going to have a judge, you're going to have an attorney, and in addition to that, you're going to have the participation of other state authorities, for instance, the taxation authorities and the so-called Ministério Público, which is a kind of supervising body representing the government in the probates. And whenever there is something going on, like the judge issues a ruling, everybody will need to say something about such ruling. So you have 3-5 times, and all of them are going to need to say something before this process can proceed. Another challenge we have in Brazil is that discovery in general is not done by attorneys. Discovery is going to be done instead by the judge. So the attorney needs to ask something related to discovery. After that, the judge is going to agree or not. And then a deposition, for instance, is going to need to be scheduled with the presence of the judge. It's not like in the United States. In the United States, you can have attorneys handling deposition among them with little to no intervention by the judge, but not in Brazil. In Brazil, you always have the judge involved, and not surprisingly, that this can easily add years to the probate. So, in summary, probates in Brazil, when they are done at the court level, they may take several years, and even worse, when there are disputes among the parties, this could take even longer, and it's not rare for us to see probates taking decades when there is heavy infight between the heirs. So let's talk about the foreign citizen's perspective. First thing is to see if you have a realistic expectation regarding the timeline. Yes, maybe the attorney is not like doing a super diligent work, but maybe the problem is not the attorney and it's your expectation that is just unrealistic given the dynamics of a probate in Brazil. What you could do to see if the probate is taking longer than it should is for you to hire another attorney to access the probate records and review from an external perspective. And then this attorney will tell you if the process is being handled in a diligent manner or not. If you have questions about your probate, if you want to have a second opinion about how it is being handled, feel free to schedule a consultation with us. I hope these tips were helpful. Follow us for more tips, and I see you in our next video.